April 15th tax deadline has been pushed back to May 15th. But still, tax time in a pandemic? Never fear, Vita's here. I'm Duke Keith, and this is El Paso Townsquare. It is El Paso Townsquare, Duke Keith, along with Ruby Alvarez, the Assistant Vice President for GECU's Community Development. And Ruby, I appreciate you spending some time with us today to talk about a very, very helpful thing for the El Paso community at large, the Vita Tax Assist Program. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, this is a very cool thing that I'm not sure a lot of people are aware of, but and I've done some advertisements for it before because you guys have brought that business to us through Townsquare Media. But so I'm aware of it, but I don't think a lot of people are. Tell everybody about Vita Tax Assist. What is the program, and where can people find it? What does it do?
So this program is a free tax preparation program, which is our Vita program. And we have volunteers across our city ready to help our community with free tax preparation. And so it's a coalition of organizations, high schools, and nonprofits, and GECU leads this effort. And so what we do is we prepare our volunteers, get them certified by IRS, and have them ready to help everyone with their tax preparation needs.
This is wonderful, and I think that the certification is important for people when they realize who they're bringing their taxes to. It's not just some folks who volunteered. They are IRS certified. What kind of course?
Definitely. And every year they get certified since the laws change. So every year they have to get that certification.
Okay. So every year they have to find out what's new with the tax code and get with it. So this is a very helpful thing, and again, it's free, but I'm sure that there are some qualifications. Could you talk about what those are? If you want to get your taxes prepared, what would you need?
Sure. So if your annual household income is $72,000 or less, then you qualify for the free online tax assistance. And if your annual household income is $57,000 or less, then you qualify for either free online or at our drop-off locations, which we have over 20 this year.
This is very cool, and I know that they are some of the different community centers around town, and I wouldn't want you to go down the whole list of 20, but where could folks find the Vita Tax Assist program?
Sure. If they go to freetaxeselpaso.org, you will be able to find a list of locations. And we have different hours, days of the week, and locations throughout our city so that you can find the one that's most convenient for you.
This is outstanding. And again, it's drop off. It is online assistance. And so you don't have to be there. This is just something you can sign up for and drop your taxes off to be prepared. What a helpful thing for and I know that this is something that you guys have been building toward for a few years, and obviously the coronavirus pandemic has made life very different for all of us, I think, in lots of different ways. How has it made life different, I guess, for the Vita Tax Assist program?
So this year we had to reimagine our process, because of everything that's going on, and we wanted to continue to serve our community with this important service. So most of our sites allow a drop-off process where you can drive up like a drive-through process, and then we scan your documents, you leave, and then we call you over the phone and review everything with you. Or some sites, you get off your car, you come to the counter or to the front of the location. We make a copy of your documents again, and then you leave, and then we call you over the phone. So we're still making it safe, efficient, and easy for our taxpayers to be able to get this service.
This is an outstanding service. Once again, it's the Vita Tax Assist program. We're speaking with Ruby Alvarez, the Assistant Vice President for GECU Community Development. And I would guess that the longer you do something, the more people are ready to take advantage of it. Have you kind of discovered that that's the case with Vita?
Yeah, definitely. You know what? Every year we help over 10,000, we prepare over 10,000 tax returns, and every year our program continues to grow. And we want more of our community to take advantage of this. We're here to help you, and not only just with tax preparation, but to answer any questions that you may have. I know there's a lot of questions that come up, especially with so many things changing. And so we just want more of our community to take advantage of this free service, and our volunteers are ready to help you with this.
This is very cool, and again, it's $57,000 a year for total household income. That's where you qualify, 57 or below, to qualify for the free drop-off and free online. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's 75,000 household annual income for free online. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
free online. And when you go to our website, it's 72,000. And when you go to the
72, thank you.
website, it's very easy if you want to do it yourself.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's very cool too. So it's all there.
Yeah.
You're almost you're almost like a TurboTax. Is that?
But it's free.
But it's free. That's what I'm understanding. So if you want to do it yourself, you can. But you have the tools through freetaxeselpaso.org. And this is something, again, being offered at GECU. You kind of spearhead this, but it is a coalition of, I guess, different neighborhood centers. And who else is in the coalition a little bit?
So we have many partners in our community. What we're very proud of is our high school and college students that participate. We have over 150 high school students that are certified this year. So we have many high schools throughout our city. UTEP is also another partner. We have the YMCA, wow. Isleta del Sur Pueblo, out in Lower Valley. And so we have many partners throughout our city that continue to work with us, get their volunteers certified, and not only that, but provide their buildings so that we can help more people across the city.
Right. Now, I think, people think, okay, well, high school students, no, again, you have to go through a certification process. These are people who are qualified every year with all the different changes in the tax code, because that does change every year, to prepare your taxes, and it is a free service. It's also no appointment necessary, correct?
No appointment necessary, so it's on a first come, first served basis. And, we have a Wedgwood location off of McCrae, right where At Home is at. That's a GECU location. That is one of our super sites. And the reason I say that is we can handle a lot more people. We have many volunteers there, and we have a lot more hours throughout the week. We're open Monday through Thursday and Saturdays at that location. So, again, visit our website at freetaxeselpaso.org to see what site is near you.
And I think if people want to take advantage of this service, obviously, if you've never done it before, it can be a little daunting simply because you've never done it. You are dropping your financial information off with somebody, but you guys take good care of that. This is, again, these people have to certify themselves through the Internal Revenue Service just to be able to get to the point.
Correct. Our volunteers are certified, trained, and not only that, but all the information is very secure. We make sure of that.
Outstanding. And this is the Vita Tax Assist Program. We're speaking again with Ruby Alvarez, the Assistant Vice President for GECU Community Development. This is also something that, obviously, being in El Paso, there would be a need for Spanish speakers. This is a bilingual program if you need that help, correct?
Definitely. Every site has bilingual volunteers ready to help you.
Okay. And talk a little bit about how long the process takes. Once you drop off your taxes, how soon or how long will it take to get them back?
Usually right now we're saying 24 to 48 hours, but our process is so smooth right now that when you drop off your documents, depending on when the site is open, the next business day that they're open will be calling you to come or DocuSign your form so that we can electronically send it for you.
All right. And if you have like a side hustle business or something like that, this is not for business. This is only personal income, correct?
We're at personal income.
Okay. And once again, the qualifications are if you make $72,000 or below, you qualify for the free online assistance. $57,000 or below, total household income, you qualify not only for the free online, but for the free drop-off at some of the Vita tax centers around town. And again, the website, very, very important here, freetaxeselpaso.org. So you can find out if you qualify, you can find out where locations are. And as you say, Ruby, it's a place where you can go to prepare your own taxes if you'd like.
Yeah, definitely. You can go online, see if you can do it yourself. And if you have any questions or get stuck, just come visit us and we'll be able to help you.
And what do folks need to bring when they come and drop things off? What do they need to have in the packet when they give this to you?
So it's very important that you bring your original ID and social security card. Those are very important documents, and we have to see originals.
Okay.
And then, of course, any forms that pertain to you, your W-2s, and any other forms that you need to bring. If you do have children that you claim under your tax return, we do need to see their social security cards, and they don't need to be present. Only husband and wife do if they're filing together. But for the kids, it's very important to bring the social security cards.
All right. So if you're married filing jointly, there has to be an ID. There has to be ID and the social security card. This is what you're saying, right? And there when you drop it off. If you drop it off, if you're married filing jointly, both husband and wife need to be present as you drop this off?
Yes, we do need to see both of them to identify them.
Okay, and again, both ID and Social Security card are going to be needed for this. Okay, yeah, that's very important as people do this now online. I guess you could kind of how do you present these online? Is it a form you scan?
When you do it online, you will submit your information if you're going to submit it yourself. If you are uploading documents and you want us to submit for you, we will do a video chat just to verify, so we can verify you.
Okay, so right, if you feel a little more comfortable doing this, as most people, I mean, in this coronavirus pandemic time do, you get like a Zoom call and you can present your stuff there. So yeah, this is very cool. And I suppose if you have questions. I'm sure that the volunteers or folks with the Vita program will be there to help you through that. You get your taxes back, you have questions on this or that. Those questions can be answered, correct?
Correct. Any question that they have or before they file, we're here to answer all of your questions.
Outstanding. Speaking with Ruby Alvarez, the Assistant Vice President of GECU's Community Development for the Vita Tax Assist program. This is a very cool. How long have you guys been doing this?
You know, it's been already 13 years. GECU's been leading this coalition, and so our program just continues to grow every year. And it's all thanks to our partners and our volunteers. Without them, this couldn't be possible.
Absolutely. It is. It's something that, like a lot of things do, it needs people to make this work, and those are very important. What kind of brought this on? Can you talk about the history of the Vita program? Where did it come from and why?
This is a nationwide program that's been going on for many, many years. And so usually you see nonprofits leading this coalition, but here in El Paso, GECU is dedicated to serving our community in so many different ways. We have a community development department at GECU. So this is an important initiative for us as an organization to continue to elevate our community. So this is just one of many initiatives that we have. And the neat thing about the Vita program is that you do not have to be a GECU member to take advantage of this service. So anyone that qualifies based on their income will be able to help them. You know,
that's an important point. I probably should have brought that up at the beginning. Right. It's not just for GECU members. You're with GECU. We've talked about GECU. You do not have to be an account holder with GECU to get into the Vita Tax Assist program. It's simply by income. But you talk about the community development program. I know GECU has been an important partner in all sorts of things that are going on around El Paso. I mean, stuff that's pertinent to me. I see what GECU has done with the UTEP football and basketball program. That's been very cool. Talk about the community development program and what are some of the things you guys do?
And so we have a community development department that we focus on financial literacy. And so from pre-kinder to senior citizens, we're providing financial education across our community. Right now with the pandemic, it's become a little bit more difficult, but we continue to do it via virtual. So we continue to reach our youth. We also have a student board of directors program where we have high school students that are selected and they become part of our team. They come and visit us once a month. Right now it's virtual, obviously, but they learn about the operations of GECU. They learn about financial literacy, financial management. So We also have a community center out in Northeast. It's called the Lower Dyer Community Center, where we have a food pantry distribution every month, and we have an after-school program for kids. So there are many, many things that we continue to do to serve our community. But with the Community Development Department, those are some of the initiatives that we have.
It's very cool, and I know that you guys have been on the cutting edge of a lot of stuff with GECU, as I'm sure the financial industry has had to kind of change things. Even before the pandemic, though, some of the digital locations, the virtual tellers and so forth, I'm a member of GECU, and I'm glad I am. But it's become a lot more, well, it's a lot more convenient, quite frankly. And I know that, people are, especially if you're a little older, and I'm in my 50s, and I remember the days you walk to a teller and you speak to somebody face to face, and I'm sure that there are places where that can still be done, but just the overall ease and convenience of being able to speak to someone virtually, that's been an ongoing process with GECU for the last number of years, correct?
Correct. And, we have placed ourselves in a good place so that we could continue to serve our members. So, yes, it is virtual, but you are still able to walk in and talk to someone. So I think that's what makes it neat, and our members are still enjoying that service. So we continue to keep our doors open, and we're here to serve our members.
Give me a drive-through any day of the week. I'm good. Once again, with Ruby Alvarez, the Assistant Vice President for GECU Community Development. Speaking, though, about the Vita Tax Assist program, and that continues to go through, I would imagine, through filing date, correct? You could do it as late as April 15th?
Through filing date. If there is an extension, we will let you guys know. But right now, it's April 15th.
Anything you need to get your taxes prepared. Again, the cutoff line is a household income of $72,000 and below for the free online assistance through the Vita Tax Assist program. Or if you want to drop your taxes off or do it free online, you could do it if it's got to be a household income of $57,000 or below, total household income. And again, to find out the qualifications and the other stuff, do go to freetaxeselpaso.org. Ruby, thank you so much for your time today. Is there anything else that I've left out that you'd like to add?
No, that's all. Thank you so much for having me. Again, visit our website, freetaxeselpaso.org. Any extension updates will be placed on our website.
Outstanding. The Vita Tax Assist program continuing to be a vital part of what kind of makes GECU what it is in the El Paso community. For 13 years, and changes or not, coronavirus pandemic or not, this program continues to be a very vital part of the El Paso community, just to help out folks who need it. The free tax assistance program, it's the Vita Tax Assistance Program, Tax Assist Program, and we've been speaking with Ruby Alvarez. Ruby, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
And as always, thank you for listening, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. Until then, I'm Duke Keith, and this is El Paso Townsquare. So long, everybody.